afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Councilmember Ray, would you do the honors for us, please?
Let us pray. Father in heaven, we thank you once again for blessing us to come together, stirring our hearts and our mind. Put your arms around us, give us wisdom and knowledge to take care of business for the city of Jacksonville and its residents. In the name of Jesus, we ask and pray, Lord. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening. Welcome to the June 20th City Council meeting. Glad you are with us. Roll call, please.
Councilmember Dietz. Here. Bolden. McCleary. Here. Sansing. Ray. Here. Mashburn. Moss.
Here.
Twitty. Kinman. Here. Raines.
Here.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes, ma'am.
I have 2 absent, sir.
All right, we are good to go. We've got an agenda. Before you have the minutes for the June 6th council meeting. And if Susan has one announcement to go with that, as you're saving those to vote for next time, go ahead.
Yes, for those minutes next time on page 2, the top line, we're going to change that from the April 18th to say April 15th. That will be for your next consideration at the next meeting.
So that was a typo on the date there, so making that one change. Anyway, so that will be voted on next time and approved. But right now, I'll go ahead and entertain a motion to approve the minutes from their May 16th meeting.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed by nay? All right, thank you very much. We've got, first item is, we've got consent agenda. And you had sent to you the consent agenda. Any questions or anything on that? All right, got a motion to approve, motion and second. All in favor of the consent agenda, say aye. Any opposed by no?
Turn whatever page you want to turn.
So then, okay, moving on, ordinance 1756, waiving competitive bidding to purchase sanitation department vehicle. Adam.
Good evening. Told Mr. Ray I'd be quick, so I'll try to be quick. So this past year, we've been on the hunt for a used rear load garbage truck. So this particular truck we're wanting to use for our plastics. And this truck would be dedicated to plastics, to a storage, compaction, and transporting of our plastics to where we take them to recycle them. We do have an existing used rear load. That one we kind of use as our rolling dumpster for animal shelter and everywhere else, shooting range. So it floats. So we've not ever been able to dedicate it truly to plastic. So we've had to juggle these mechanisms. And just as a comparison, I think from what I've been told, right before the pandemic hit, we actually had budgeted for a compactor to compact and bale the plastics. But that compactor is the cost of what this garbage truck is. So, we felt like this would be this would give us a little bit more flexibility. So over the past year, pretty much, we've had suppliers, vendors looking for, something that might fit our needs. And we had one come to us a few weeks ago that was from the city of Hamburg. They're converting their fleet to automateds like we have. They had a really good 2015, low mileage, 49,000 miles, used piece of equipment that came through Arkansas Municipal Equipment. We looked at it, and it was within our budgeted price range. Of course, this is a used, so it don't have a Sourcewell price on it. So but we really don't have any way to bid kind of used equipment either. We were kind of stuck with what's out there. So that's what this request is. For your reference in the letter, I did include some other quotes or some other ones that we had looked at over the past year. They ranged from 2006 Loadmaster with 125,000 miles on it for $106,400, all the way up to a 2014 Freightliner with $147,000. So everything we looked at to this point was over $100,000 So this one at 80,500, it was right in line with what we were looking at. Condition is great. They actually brought it out. We got to see it here at Run. So we're,
That was
Yeah.
my question, Adam.
yeah, yeah, we have physically seen the truck.
Put your eyes on it.
Yeah, we physically seen this truck. They brought it out. We got to sit in and drive it, had the mechanic come out, look at it.
Okay.
No red flags. Just to be fair, there was a quote we got in kind of last minute that came in last week. It was another 2006 Peterbilt, same size, had well over 100,000 miles on it, but they would match the price. I just throw that out there. We'd still prefer to pursue this one, things being equal, price being equal. That's a 2006 pre-emissions controls. It's a little benefit to that, if any of y'all are truck guys, a little benefit to that, but I think overall, talked to Randy and I, we still feel like the 2015 when it's on the table is still the best value.
Adam, how many miles was on this truck?
Like 49,000 and some change.
That's pretty new.
Yeah, yeah, it
New
looked,
model, but-
I mean, the only really sign of usage was the tail end, from the, you look at it from the front, I mean, it looked brand new. There wasn't a crack in the dash. I mean, it was a clean truck. From the back, of course, it, had some paint scratches stuff where they use it, but it's a rear load truck. Yeah.
Right now, entertain a motion to put ordinance 1756 on first reading.
Second.
Motion second, roll call.
Councilmember Deets. McCleary. Ray.
Yeah.
Mashburn. Moss.
Aye.
Twitty.
Aye.
Kinman. Raines.
Aye. Ordinance number 1756, an ordinance waiving competitive bidding to purchase a Jacksonville Sanitation Department vehicle for appropriate implementation and access for Department and City of Jacksonville representatives, declaring an emergency and for other purposes.
All right, you've heard the presentation from Adam. Any questions, discussion for Adam?
Adam, just thank you so much for being very thorough. I definitely appreciated the letter attached to the ordinance.
Sure, thank you.
Move to replace the ordinance on second reading.
Okay, got a motion to put 1756 on second reading and suspend the rules, or excuse me, on first reading and suspend the rules for a second.
Yes.
All right, motion and second, roll call, please.
Councilmember Deets. McCleary. Ray. Mashburn. Moss. Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
Entertain a motion to approve ordinance 1756 on second reading and suspend the rules and place on third and final reading. Motion and second, roll call.
Councilmember Deets. McCleary. Ray.
Aye.
Mashburn. Moss.
Aye.
Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
And then entertain a motion to approve and adopt ordinance 1756 on this date.
So move.
Motion and second, roll call.
Councilmember Deets.
Aye.
McCleary.
Aye.
Ray.
Aye.
Mashburn. Moss.
Aye.
Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
All right, then finally entertain a motion to attach the emergency clause.
So move.
Motion and second, roll call.
Councilmember Deets.
Aye.
McCleary. Ray.
Aye.
Mashburn. Moss.
Aye.
Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
Okay, that is taken care of. All right, thank you. Next, go into time of public hearing for ordinance 1757, creating and requiring requirements for hotels and motels. So it is now 6:09 and we'll open public hearing.
53.
53.
I was, I'm sorry, 1753. Thank you. Anybody to speak on behalf of ordinance 1753? If not, seeing there are none, we'll close the public hearing time and entertain a motion to place ordinance 1753 on first reading.
So move.
Motion and second, roll call.
Councilmember Deets.
Aye.
McCleary. Ray.
Aye.
Mashburn. Moss.
Aye.
Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
Ordinance number 1753, an ordinance creating Jacksonville Municipal Codes 509010 through 509070, creating requirements for hotels and motels, declaring an emergency, and for other purposes.
Okay, time of discussion, questions, comments?
Do we have a presentation?
Captain Wright or Chief Hibbs? One who put you on the spot.
Do you have any questions about it, or you just want to explain what it's for?
Yeah, if you could explain what it's for, that would definitely be helpful.
So it just, the easiest way to say is we have a lot of problems at our hotels, crime-related problems. We have a lot of drugs, we have a lot of transient behavior. We have the businesses around the hotels suffer from shoplifting, thefts, and a whole bunch of stuff. The hotels, basically this ordinance is best practices. It's, if you go to a hotel somewhere and stay at a regular hotel, everything that's in this ordinance is what they do. A decent hotel does. Ours, from the last 4 years of working with narcotics and stuff, ours takes cash. They don't keep a roster. They don't take IDs. A lot of the people, most of the people staying at our hotels are local and are either drug addicts or drug dealers, and trying to be nice about it and politically correct, but we have tons of problems at our hotels. I have, there's so much that I could tell you. I don't even know where to start. We had just yesterday a homicide suspect out of one of them. Was wanted in Little Rock, and he was not on a roster. The room was rented by an employee. The money usually goes under the table. If we even get tax money out of it, I doubt we do. There's things that we want to do to clean the place up. Because if you ever notice around the Walmart area and the hotels on John Hardin especially, there's a lot of transients, and a lot of them come from the hotels. The hotels, when they don't have rooms that they have filled with regular paying people, they fill it with people that pay cash, basically. They don't care who it is, as long as they get their money. They have denied us video on crimes. They have, one of them only keeps video for 24 hours, and it's hard to get it out of them. They won't tell us who's renting rooms sometimes. Sometimes they lie to us. Sometimes they hide people in the rooms. And the best way to explain it, if it's okay with the mayor, I have a narcotics officer here that works undercover for the DEA, and he has for the last 4 years done an absolutely unbelievable job at the hotels. And I would like him to explain it to you if I can. He's written a statement. It would be better than me trying to explain what he's done. So I'm not going to say his name or anything, but he is a Jacksonville officer. He's been with Jacksonville, I think, 10, 11 years. And in the last 4 years been assigned to the DEA task force. He's taken down many, many drug dealers in Jacksonville because, we're so short-handed. We don't have a narcotics unit right now. But he has worked narcotics in this town and done an absolutely tremendous job with the full support of the government and the DEA and the task force officers that help him. And so that's how we've managed to get by with that. If I could ask him to come and sit down at the end.
Yeah, actually, we've already determined in discussion from this earlier. He can sit back here. We'll take him a mic so he's not shown on. It's not of such sensitivity that people in here can't see him. It's just not good. Advertised to the general public. So
Before he starts, I do have a question.
yes, sir.
How does this ordinance compare to ordinances in other cities? I do like the fact that there are clear definitions outlined in here for what a hotel is and what the stays are. How does this compare to our neighboring cities in terms of ordinances?
This is a start for us, and I want to, the hotels could, on their own, if they did, they have a chance to do legitimate business, but they're not. Some of them, not all of them. Some of them are better than others. Some of them do good, some don't. So this ordinance is basically a standard ordinance. It's the way they should do business anyways, and the ones some do, but some are not. And it's, I don't remember where I got it, but it's nothing unusual. We do not have one, and I think we have wanted one for years. And with short supply of officers right now, I need other things to help lower crime. And I really, really need to, because of the impact it's had on our community, I need to straighten up these hotels. If I could ask DA Officer
Yeah,
to restate.
go ahead.
Like the chief said, I'm task force officer with DEA, and I've been working narcotics here in Jacksonville since February of 20. I've been directly involved in 25 separate enforcement operations conducted at each one of the Jacksonville hotels, resulted in federal and state seizures of 50 pounds or more of methamphetamine, cocaine, fentanyl, counterfeit oxycodones, M30 containing fentanyl, drug paraphernalia, firearms, ammo, machine gun conversion devices, which has resulted in multiple state and federal indictments. Based off the intelligence gained from ongoing joint DEA, Jacksonville PD federal drug investigations, DEA agents and police department detectives are receiving frequent intelligence that large quantity illegal drug dealers who normally carry firearms to facilitate illegal drug trafficking are utilizing and exploiting the Jacksonville hotels to use, stash, conceal, facilitate, and distribute large quantities of illegal drugs. These hotels provide significant loopholes, false names, cash payments, improper security systems, etc., which facilitates and enables illegal drug dealers in evading law enforcement detection. Additionally, individuals with active and outstanding federal and state arrest warrants commonly utilize the Jacksonville hotels to exploit these same loopholes and evade law enforcement. The illegal drug dealers are commonly receiving and distributing illegal drugs on behalf of individuals affiliated with the Sinaloa and CJ&G cartels in Mexico. The United States is currently battling an ongoing opioid epidemic, and our JPD TFO is monitoring overdose-related deaths and or serious bodily injury cases as a result of illegal drug overdoses, commonly as a result of fentanyl. The DEA Little Rock District Office has recently stood up a methamphetamine strategic initiative, which includes the Jacksonville PD TFO, with emphasis on combating illegal drug dealers via hotel-motel interdiction across the state of Arkansas. The Jacksonville motel hotels are high importance of the DEA's methamphetamine initiative. The JPD continues to work diligently with DEA LRDO to disrupt and dismantle drug trafficking organization utilizing the Jacksonville hotels.
Thank you. I do want to say this in regards to what our task force operator said. This is not unique to our city. I mean, please don't take this as, it's just here. It is everywhere. Every city around Central Arkansas, little towns, big towns, it's unfortunately there. But we are being proactive in wanting to take a stance towards curbing that here in our city and in an effort to clean up. So
I would add that some hotels are better than others. I want to stress that. There's
Yes.
some that just don't care, and there's some that do.
So,
Mr. Mayor, from my experience of working at hotels all these 40 years, the city of Little Rock put a hotel management out of the hotel. They put them clean out of the hotel because they were running such a bad place. They just took all the operations license from them.
This ordinance is just a first step, and, I'm not big on government intrusion and being, too much government and oversight in our businesses. And if this straightens up our problem, then I'm good with it. If it doesn't, there are other things we can do and add later for the ones that don't conform. One hotel, just within the last year, from today to this time last year, one of the worst ones has 114 calls within a year. The other one has 94, 75, 73, and the list goes down. So it is a burden on us. We did get a homicide suspect in one of them yesterday for Little Rock. It was hiding out here. And it's not unique. I mean, that's what these cheap hotels are, but I want people coming to town to visit our city to not base their impression on our city by the people staying at the hotels with them. It's pretty sad. It's embarrassing to me, and I do want to clean it up.
Chief, I just want to say thank you to you and the officer for what you guys are trying to do and whatever we can do to help.
Councilmember Raines, did you have a quote? Did you say?
Yeah, I definitely appreciate the initiative. I'm definitely concerned, especially considering the fact that we had that major tornado come through here last year. There's still individuals who are displaced from that. And I know that there are families that do stay, local families that do stay long-term at these hotels, and
There is, I think, a long-term ordinance next, maybe?
mhm.
That's coming up.
Right.
That's part of it. There is also, if I can remember what it's called.
But with that ordinance, that's putting the burden on those businesses to file for that. So if they chose not to, those individuals wouldn't have a place to go.
There's a conditional use permit clause in this ordinance we're looking at now.
Yeah. Right. And like I was saying, that puts the burden on the business. And so if they chose not to follow through on that, those individuals would no longer have a place to stay, as this ordinance is written, 1753, right?
Are you saying if the hotel didn't chose not to?
Chose not to go through on that conditional permit.
If they chose not to, yeah, they would be putting those people out. But they
Yeah.
could choose to do it and allow those people to stay longer.
Right. Again, with the limited, I agree with the limited government, and we're putting regulations on these hotels and asking for them to do additional measures to make sure that they take care of our community members.
When I first started going over this and I discussed with the mayor, I don't consider these additional measures. This is standard practice in any hotel you go to in any other city. A decent hotel. If you read what's in here, taking IDs, a debit card, credit card, a lot of our drug dealers, drug users, drug addicts don't have bank accounts. They go in there without a debit card or a credit card on file. You can still pay with cash, but you have to reserve with a credit card.
Right, but I'm specifically.
Guarantee the room with a credit card. Guarantee
Right,
all bills
right.
will be paid.
Right, and I definitely agree with that, but what I'm specifically hung up on is the 59030, the maximum length of stay, section 3. So in this, you have, without that conditional use permit, that these individuals cannot stay 30 consecutive calendar days or cumulatively 60 days within 180 days.
Yeah, and down at D is the conditional use part where they could file for.
Right.
Okay, what my concern was, this was the contractors with the construction company that's doing the work on the freeway. I don't know. I think they have people staying at hotels probably. And I wanted to make sure they were taken care of because we don't want to
Right.
limit that.
Right. There's definitely a number of community members that could potentially get caught up in this, and
I don't see it that way. I see it as the hotel can apply for the conditional use for them to stay longer.
I hear you. That just, again, that puts that on the hotel to apply for that. And if they
Well, it's their
chose,
business, yeah.
Right, if they chose not to do that, then those individuals would have to find alternative places to stay.
Yes.
This
Yes,
They would do that
It's
anyway.
putting a lot on the hotels, but it's, I would think the bare minimum. It's just an additional requirement.
Ultimately, a hotel's a business. If there's gonna have people in there, they're gonna give them money. It would, I don't see why they wouldn't apply for the conditional use permit to keep those rooms occupied, and they're still getting a room fee for being there. So, that would be in their best interest. It makes sense that they would apply for that unless they just don't want the room occupied.
Right, and I
So-
didn't see any additional fees to occur from this special use permit, is that right?
I don't believe so.
Right. So, I'm definitely for it. I just, like I said, I would be remiss if I didn't say that, there are potentially groups of our community members that would be impacted by this.
I don't understand it, but I think they would be anyways if the hotel didn't want them to stay longer. We do have people living in our hotels, like on John Harden, that are Jackson people have been here for 40 years, and for some reason they go to a hotel to live. and they stay there. And I mean, I know a lot of people's histories and past here, and I know what they've done and why they're there. And I don't know how to explain that anymore, but.
Adam, did you have a comment?
Yeah, just to add what I can. So this portion of the ordinance, this is when they funnel through our department too and let us look at it and stuff too. So the conditional use permit, just so you know, it's a fairly benign process, as opposed to a straight up rezone, which would be a little bit more encumbersome. So we're just adding some options for conditional use, which is a pretty straightforward process. It'd be easy to do. They can come present their case. So I don't want, I just want to relay that certainly from the planning side, we didn't feel like it was an encumbrance on them. And these are kind of unique. We are, since I've been here, we've seen a couple of these transitions from, standard hotel to these quasi apartment complexes. And so they, but they're still kind of following under the hotel guys, but I mean, really they're a multifamily. So we want to look at it from a planning standpoint, because there's other considerations. There's long-term parking. There's other things other than a standard hotel. So, just from my standpoint, I'm certainly good, from what our office would have to review. I think y'all look at the next ordinance next. That's the one with the heavy standards of practice and stuff, and just offer my 2 cents from someone that's read through it. Chief has told you the background. This doesn't read as a drug prevention ordinance. It is good standard practices for a hotel. So but knowing the background, you see what it is. But I think I'll corroborate his story that this is a pretty standard, standards of practice for a hotel, and it's handled primarily at the business licensing, side of it. So that portion's not really encumbering any extra review on our end, other than if someone wants to apply for conditional use for a longer stay. So which is what we'd like to see anyway, regardless of the background.
Or entertain a motion to approve ordinance 1753 on first reading and suspend rules of place on second. Motion and a second. Roll call.
Councilmember Deeds. McCleary. Ray. Mashburn. Moss. Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
Entertain a motion to approve ordinance 1753 on second reading and suspend the rules of place on third and final reading. Motion and a second. Roll call.
Councilmember Deeds. McCleary. Ray. Mashburn. Moss. Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
Entertain a motion to approve and adopt ordinance 1753 on this date. Motion second. Okay, roll call.
Councilmember Deeds. McCleary. Ray. Mashburn. Moss. Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
Then entertain a motion to attach the emergency clause. Motion and second. Roll call.
Councilmember Deeds. McCleary. Ray. Mashburn. Moss. Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
Okay, thank you very much. 1753 is passed. Moving along, open a time of public hearing for ordinance 1754, amending and allowing the conditional use of long-term stay at hotels and motels zoned C3 and C4. It is 6:29, and open up the hearing time if there's anybody here to speak on behalf of this proposed ordinance. All right, seeing that there are none, we will close the public hearing at this time. And I'd entertain a motion to place ordinance 1754 on first reading. Motion and second. Roll call.
Councilmember Deeds. McCleary. Ray. Mashburn. Moss. Twitty. Kinman. Go fast. Raines.
Aye.
Ordinance number 1754, an ordinance amending Jacksonville Municipal Codes 1848:30 and 1852:30, allowing the conditional use of long-term stay at hotels and motels for areas zoned C3 and C4, declaring an emergency and for other purposes.
Okay. Any questions, discussion with 1754? Yes, this is the continuation of that for long term. All right, then entertain a motion to approve
Second.
ordinance 1754 on first reading, suspend the rules and place on second. We have a motion and a second. Roll call.
Councilmember Deets.
Aye.
McCleary. Ray. Mashburn.
Aye.
Moss.
Aye.
Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
Okay, entertain a motion to approve ordinance 1754 on second reading and suspend the rules and place on third and final reading. Motion, is there a second?
Second.
Councilman Raines, second. Roll call.
Councilmember Deets.
Aye.
McCleary. Ray.
Aye.
Mashburn.
Aye.
Moss.
Aye.
Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
Then entertain a motion to approve and adopt ordinance 1754 on this date. Motion, and
Second.
Kevin, second.
Oh.
Roll call.
Councilmember Deets.
Aye.
McCleary. Ray.
Aye.
Mashburn.
Aye.
Moss.
Aye.
Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
Okay. Then entertain a motion to attach emergency clause.
Second.
Motion and second. Roll call.
Councilmember Deets.
Aye.
McCleary. Ray.
Aye.
Mashburn.
Aye.
Moss.
Aye.
Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
All right. Thank you very much. 1754 is now enacted. Y'all losing your voice yet? All right. Moving on, public hearing. We will open a public hearing for ordinance 1755, certifying tax liens against real properties within the city for balances due. And entertain a motion to place, or excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself now. Public hearing, it's now 6:32. We'll open up the hearing time if there's anybody here to speak on behalf of ordinance 1755. Okay, seeing there are none, we will close this time of public hearing and entertain a motion to place ordinance 1755 on first reading. Motion and a second. A roll call.
Councilmember Deets.
Aye.
McCleary. Ray.
Aye.
Mashburn.
Aye.
Moss.
Aye.
Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
Ordinance number 1755, an ordinance creating and certifying tax liens against real properties at various locations within the city for balances due from services rendered by and/or on behalf of the city of Jacksonville, Arkansas, and for other purposes.
Any questions or discussions related to 1755?
I mean, these prices are pretty high. What is this work that's been done?
Captain Wright.
That'll be on time.
It's only 3, thankfully.
So all of these are for demolition of properties. 811 Tricky Lane was demolished, 229 Poplar, and 101 Cherry Street. They were all part of our demolition project for condemned houses.
Any further questions or discussion on that? Is that, okay. All right, then entertain a motion to approve ordinance 1755 on first reading and suspend the rules and place on second. Motion and second. Roll call.
Councilmember Deets. McCleary. Ray.
Aye.
Mashburn.
Aye.
Moss.
Aye.
Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
Okay. Entertain a motion to approve ordinance 1755 on second reading and suspend the rules and place on third and final reading. Motion and second. Roll call.
Councilmember Deets.
Aye.
McCleary. Ray.
Aye.
Mashburn.
Aye.
Moss.
Aye.
Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
Then entertain a motion to approve and adopt ordinance 1755 on this date. Motion and second. Roll call.
Councilmember Deets.
Aye.
McCleary. Ray. Mashburn. Moss. Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
All right, that takes care of 1755. Thank you very much, Captain Wright. At this time, I would actually like to entertain a motion to suspend the rules and add ordinance 1757 to the agenda.
So move.
Motion, is there a second?
Second.
Multiple seconds. You've got 1757 in front of you, so we have a motion to suspend the rules on that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, so now I would entertain a motion to place ordinance 1757 on first reading.
Second.
Motion and second. Roll call.
Councilmember Deets. McCleary. Ray.
Aye.
Mashburn. Moss.
Aye.
Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
Ordinance number 1757, an ordinance vacating a utility easement on Lot 5 of the Kevin subdivision within the city limits of Jacksonville, Arkansas, and for other purposes.
Any discussion or questions on that? Yeah, you're famous, Kevin. You got a subdivision named after you. Any discussion?
I can be brief. This came out of the planning commission, so we had a developer that wanted to split, re-subdivide lot 5. There was a utility easement going through it diagonally. They had an overhead power line, so they paid to have that power line move and the easement relocated. So you, as stewards of public properties, get to hear petitions to vacate right-of-ways and easements. So the developer did file a proper petition, proper documentation, and provided a new easement that I have verified with Energy for their utility lines. So this just is approval of this will meet the contingency, vacate the easement, allow them to file the plat.
Okay. Any questions?
Thank
If
you.
not, I'm sorry, was there?
I was just saying thank you.
Okay. If not, we'll entertain a motion to approve ordinance 1757 on first reading and suspend the rules and place on second.
Second.
Motion and a second. Roll call.
Councilmember Deets. McCleary. Ray.
Aye.
Mashburn. Moss.
Aye.
Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
All right, entertain a motion to approve ordinance 1757 on second reading and suspend the rules and place on third and final. Motion and second. Roll call.
Councilmember Deets. McCleary. Ray.
Aye.
Mashburn. Moss.
Aye.
Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
All right, entertain a motion to approve and adopt ordinance 1757 on this date.
So move.
Second.
Motion and second. Roll call.
Councilmember Deets. McCleary. Ray.
Aye.
Mashburn. Moss.
Aye.
Twitty. Kinman. Raines.
Aye.
All right, thank you. That takes care of ordinance 1757. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all of the ordinances for tonight. So no more ordinances. Heavy night for those. All right, now we're moving to time of discussion. Rental regulations. Councilmember Raines is wanting to bring forward.
Yes, so I wanted to thank Councilmember Dietz for bringing up the Airbnb regulation at our last meeting. And also wanted to apologize to some of our citizens because I have, like Dietz, received several complaints when it comes to rentals, either from people who are actually renting or their surrounding community. I think that it was Cersei, if I believe right, that I was looking at has a really good ordinance when it comes to the Airbnb regulation, and I think that it can definitely be reflective of the rental regulation in itself. I don't know about everybody else. I'm sure that if I've gotten at least 20 complaints, somebody's gotten at least a few when it comes to the rental, and so I just want to, say that I'm thankful and I want to continue that discussion.
So are you saying also recommending for us to look at the documentation that Searcy, the city of Searcy has, what they've used?
So the city of Searcy has an ordinance that is specifically in regulating Airbnb short-term rentals, but I think that is would be well reflected on our overall rental within their regulation. They also had a inspection to make sure that everything was up to code. That's one of the notorious complaints that I get from people who are living in some of these rentals, is that they would not pass as far as what we would consider a safe and habitable space. And they're still, legally required to maintain that contractual obligation because of the rental statutes that we currently have in our state. It's not like they can say that we're not going to pay you rent so that we can go and fix this ourselves, like some states. They're still, obligated, and they're in a very tough place. So making this regulation would help continue our progress in cleaning our city, and making sure that they also are protected.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Any other comments with that? All right. We'll take that into consideration as we move forward with this process. Thank you very much for that. Last item of business, I'd like to bring forth a recommendation to you for Civil Service Commission appointment of James Amering to serve a term expiring 4/1/2030.
Move the appointment.
So, motion and a second. Any questions, comments, discussion on Mr. Amering? If not, all in favor of appointing James to the Civil Service Commission, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed by nay? All right, thank you very much for that. Any new or unfinished business? If not being done, entertain a motion to adjourn. All right, we're done. Thanks.
I saw it today. Yeah. All right.